or around any time, that the one thing you have to lock into even more is things that are real, things that are tangible in your world, your family, your friends, familiarity, connecting with people. And I wrote me a little list. We have some great calls that came in from people. I wrote me a little list here of things that I enjoy about life, some little things that I enjoy. And if you want to call in, we'll put some of these up next year, and they can just be brief things. And you can even text them as well. You can go to the website, theovon.com, and there's a ways on there where you can contact the podcast. But some things that I like about life, small things. Accidentally touching someone's leg that you don't know very well. Now, it's weird. It's all, it's kind of weird how you might be sitting somewhere at a movie theater. You drop something. You drop a lip balm, or you drop a couple grams or whatever. I don't know how I don't know. I don't know what you do, but whatever. You drop some, a couple Funyuns or whatever. And you're like, oh, I'm getting those bitches, but it's dark in the theater. So you reach down there to get them, and bam, you touch somebody's leg. You didn't really see it. And it's weird because you don't know them. They don't know, you all don't know each other, but you've touched their leg, and that's weird and shit. But there's something unique about it. There's something very human about it. What else? Petting a cat. If you're petting a cat and it strikes at you like that, and you call it a little bitch, I like that. If you or ever somebody's like, oh, this is my cat, this is Cheryl or whatever, or this is Aunt Cheryl. I had a friend, his cat was named Aunt Cheryl. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to be friends with this guy too long, but he'd be like, oh, don't you want to pet Aunt Cheryl? And at first I was like, no, I do not want to. But he's like, he kept kind of giving me the I guess the warm shoulder. He kept like wanting me to do it. I guess that's called warm shouldering. What is cold shouldering? Cold. Oh, intentionally cold or unsympathetic treatment. So, yeah, this guy was giving me more like he's kind of warm shouldering me and be like, oh, don't you want to pet Aunt Cheryl? And I didn't want to pet. I didn't want to pet Aunt Cheryl. And then finally I was like, all right, I'll pet Aunt Cheryl. And I go to pet this cat. I pet one time, and I don't pet more than 2 times usually. Because if you keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to fucking get active, somebody's going to get activated in their body. So I pet one, and I go for the second pet, and the fucking cat, Aunt Cheryl, strikes me like that. And I was like, this little bitch. And anyway, I don't like it when that happens, but I also do respect it. It's a unique thing about life. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the times that I get to pet a cat and it strikes at me and I call it a little bitch. That's something I like. Oh, showing up for a loved one. That's number 3. That's one thing I really, really enjoy. Showing up for a loved one. That's important. Making loud noises around your grandmother because she is hard of hearing. And you can do that. You can, it's very rare you can be around someone and rattle off a loud slur, right? And it can be a racial slur. It can be non-racial if you want. I mean, we know which ones are more fun. But that can be exciting if the person can't hear, but you're right there with them. Because it's very rare you can do that. But that's something I'm grateful for. Burying something somewhere that no one will ever know about. And some people are like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? But go do it. Get you a shovel. Get you a trowel, which is just a little baby shovel. And they should just call it baby shovel. And get something. Get a little something. Get an earrings. Get a set of earrings. Get a